Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Happy Saturday to you all. Happy Easter weekend to those of you who are celebrating and observing this weekend. We have got new releases, actually, new release singular, and this one is kind of an interesting one, because we've run into the Maddox situation again. For those of you who aren't aware of it, I didn't know that Maddox was like an actual artist. I thought he was just whatchamacallit, a producer at KQ. I didn't know he was an artist signed under KQ as well. We've run into the same situation with today's artist of choice, Las or Das, because they've released a song titled "Spring Song" featuring a certain Miss Miyeon from Yoja I-dle. Now, once again, I didn't know they were musical artists producing their own music. I thought they were just producers. And they weren't a production duo that I'd known of that well, but I'd known of one of theirs. I know they were on Ives After, like that single they did. So it got me curious, they don't seem like they're fresh. It's like during my research I found that there were a lot of artists that they worked under. So I went on Genius and just pulled up songwriting credits that they've been like credited for on Genius for both Slay and Abin, and holy smokes, the credits list is insane. Yurina's Look at Me, Kokun's 911, Kihyun's Youth, Run Run of Proud Mom. They were on Listen Up the Show. Woods Is There For You. Weemy. Oh, I miss some Weemy. La Boom. La Boom. Oh, I love La Boom. Hyolin's Return. And that's just Slay too, because Abin's list is completely different. Kihyun, or not Kihyun. Yeah, Kihyun's Youth is on here again, but Monstax's Beautiful Liar. Oh, Airplane Mode by Yuna. What else here? Oh, White Day. Oh, White Day from I-dle to Coup. Never finished that show. I should go back to that. Yurina's Cherish. Again, Woods is on here. Same song. Weemy again. Laboom again. Hyolyn again. It's essentially like they have a handful of songs that I absolutely love and adore that they are credited for, and this is the first time I'm ever hearing them sing. And the fact that we get Miss Miyeon with it as well. Oof. Oof. Oh. Send it over. Boom, boom, boom. And let's just go right into it. Here we go. I'm hoping this survives Content ID. But this is a 1DK like live clip. So if it does, uncensored version in the description. It's a very springy, vibey song already. I love that it starts with the humming too. I'm gonna guess that's the main hook of the song. And not just an intro. Lots of humming. 시원한 커피 물고 발을 맞출 때 네 모든 취향들이 궁금해 You're my muse, yeah, yeah, baby, tell me more 이미 내 식습관도 내게 맞췄어 네가 원하는 건 뭐든 해줄게 Abin and Slay's a really interesting combination of voices because they're so stylistically different. Peep the live harmonies. There it is. The unmistakable Miyeon tone. Fits so well.
I'm singing for you. Oh baby.
Talk to me, baby. 24/7 내 옆에.
Boy 24/7 내 옆에.
따뜻한 팔짱 끼고 발을 맞출 때 네 모든 취향들이 궁금해. You're my muse, yeah, yeah, baby, tell me more. 이미 내 식습관도 내게 맞췄어.
네가 원하는 건 뭐든 해줄게.
Really interesting voice combo, just all across the board. Because like, even though Miyeon is like a very traditional like pop voice, her vocal color is very unique. And same with both Abin and Slay. Like, Slay has this really like mellow, almost like R&B type voice. Nice. And then Abin's got a little bit more like hip-hoppy type sound, a little bit rougher. And then Miyeon's got the pop voice in the ensemble. It's just, oh.
Wonder Kid.
I want to listen to that final chorus again. I know I talked over it, but
나는 꽃처럼 아름다워. 그대 향한 love, love, love. 내 손을 잡아. 보면 볼수록 점점 더 보고 싶어. 그대 나의 love, love, love. 너를 보면 봄 노래가 네 생각에 봄 노래가
Slay is floating up there.
네 생각에
We'll pause it there, but like, oh, that was a tasty little collaboration. Ooh. What an interesting vocal lineup, too. Like, they're three very different voices, but they fit so well together. I like it. I really like it. Let's start with the last members, the Rasa members first. Like, two very different voices off the rip with Abin and Slay. Abin, with the blue hair, definitely has more of the rougher voice of the two. That's probably not the right word for it. Rough as in kind of like definitely a little bit more of like a buzz in his tone. Like a little bit, not quite grit, but like something very akin to that. He's got that lower tone as well, a little bit more nasally. Nasally might be the right word for it. Like if we go back to the first verse. Yeah, if we go back to the first verse, we'll start with Slay, and he's got that more kind of like soulful, like almost R&B type voice. There's a little bit of like a wisp of airiness in his tone. The way his like runs flow is really rounded and smooth.
아련한 멀뚱이만 있어. 나도 몰래 노래가
Very subtle vibrato in there as well.
Talk to me, baby. 5분 뒤 도착 on my way. 뭐의 시간이 얼마 없는데 시원한 커피 물고 발을 맞출 때 네 모든 취향들이 궁금해. You're my muse, yeah, yeah, baby, tell
And then
me more.
Abin,
이미 내 식습관도
just his like
내게
kind of
맞췄어. 네가 원하는 건
singing
뭐든
demeanor.
해줄게. 뻔한 말이지만 고백하려 해.
Like, not just his singing tone, but like the attitude he has when he's singing, just like the demeanor he has, like whether it's just like holding the microphone, very animated with his hands, very much more hip-hop oriented. But they're both still contributing to the same musicalness of like this kind of slow spring typey song. And it works. It's very different, and I think that offset is needed for this duo. Because Slay has that really nice, smooth, floaty vocal, you need a little bit of bite, a little bit of grit to counter that. And Abin's voice is perfect for that little offset, and then throw in a wild Miyeon into the mix, and she sits for me right in the middle. And like, we'll get to Miyeon's section. There we go. Shoot. Also, this might be the first time in a hot minute that like an artist or an ensemble has like willingly hummed in their music. Like the way this is completely nasal. It's not an ooh, it's not an ah, it's completely done in the hum, with the nasal passage. And I think that's so interesting because it's like I feel like it gives it a different kind of character than if they were to like actually like do ooh-ahs with it. I think it's really cool. It gives it that nice casual feeling that very much fits with the springtime aesthetic. I like it. And then for I never understood how to explain Miyeon's voice, but Miyeon's vocal tone, for lack of a better word, has a very slight like nasal quality. It's like there's a very distinct like I don't know what like the best way to describe it would be. Not that I mean this in a negative way whatsoever. I think it's super charming, her voice. But essentially, when you listen to an I-dle song, you know immediately when it's Miyeon because because of her voice. And her voice within the vocal lineup between Abin and Slay of Las fits right in the middle for me. Like that her kind of like pop sound, she's able to add a little bit of soul into it. She's able to kind of drop down in the register a little bit, kind of give it a little bit of a bite to her tone. But she sits for me right in the middle and is like the perfect bridge between Abin and Slay. And I think this feature is absolutely perfect. It's so cool.
I'm singing for you. Oh baby.
Talk to me baby. 24/7 내 옆에.
Boy 24/7 내 옆에.
And I like this. The call and response going into an octave harmony.
You're my muse, yeah, yeah, baby, tell me more. 이미 내 식습관도 내게 맞췄어.
네가 원하는 건 뭐든 해줄게. 뻔한 말이지만 고백하려
And this absolutely gorgeous harmony between Abin and Slay for the chorus. And then the way just Slay takes off. The absolutely gorgeous head voice runs. Oh yeah. This song for me really does feel like you're just sitting underneath like a cherry blossom tree, nice warm breeze blowing through, maybe the occasional like cherry blossom petal just like floating down with the breeze. It's just, oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's the perfect springtime song, I think. Oh, that was so much fun. That was really cool. I'm looking forward to hearing what these two both have coming up. Whether if Lost is going to be involved with any more production stuff, or there any like solo stuff in the future, and of course I-dle. I don't know if it's confirmed or if it's a rumor, but I think they're slated to come back in May, which is it checks out considering how long ago Nude Era was. But God, April and May are going to be absolutely stacked with releases. But I'm so excited for it. But this was so much fun. This was the perfect springtime song. I very much enjoyed it. Hopefully you did as well. But that's it from me today. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy and want to see more, channel icon is up there. You can find the back catalog of stuff I've watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. And if you don't watch another video of mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye-bye.